Okay, this time naman, ayusin naman natin yung ating login. Okay, so, copy na natin to yung ating reusable function. And for that to work, kailangan natin itong script natin. Okay, and then in here, so papalitan na natin yung ating username and password. Okay, ng may trim and then realscape string. Okay, since of course we will going to have a simple validation pa rin dito sa may ating login. Okay, and then eto yung ating username is equal to empty character, so we're going to alert that the username is required upon logging in. Okay, so in here we're not going to use this hash, okay, kasi iba ang procedure na ginagawa password hash comparing to MD5. And also this one. Okay, tatanggalin na din natin yan. Okay, so sa counterpart ng password hash, ang gagawin natin is we're not going to check the username and password. Hindi natin siya i-count. Primarily, ang gagawin lang natin is first, kailangan natin kunin muna. Okay, so isa-select natin yung password ID in our account. Okay, where username is yung ibabind natin. Okay, so i-bind natin to using that one. And if after executing this, okay, so we will going to store result since gagamitin natin ulit yung ating MySQLi numRows. Okay, so we will going to assure na mayroong existing na username na ganito before we proceed to the next step. So gagawin natin dito again another if block natin na check natin kung may nag-exist or merong nabilang. Okay, so MySQL STMT numRows. Again, before you proceed with STMT numRows, you will going to store it. Okay, store result muna. Okay, and then inside our if statement na to, we will going to bind. Okay, so etong bind na to, STMT bind result, this is necessary naman. Okay, so necessary, bind po hindi yung store. Okay, so we're going to bind the result. It is necessary kung gagamitin natin yung fetch. Okay, so it is something similar with fetch array or fetch ASO. Okay, now in here, yung nakikita nyo itong $sign password ID. Okay. So, kung ano yung ginamit natin, yung binabind natin na result na to, is dito masasave yung result natin dito sa query. For example, this one, yung select password ID. Siya yung masasave dito sa ating $sign password ID. Okay. So, for example, gusto mong kunin din yung let's say username, okay, aside from password ID, gusto mo ding i-select yung username, kailangan meron ka ding another placeholder for that specific result. Okay, so let's say username, not necessarily na same yung kanilang identifier. You can add $X in here, and then sa $X dun masasave ngayon si username. Okay. So, password lang naman ang gagamitin natin. Balik natin to dyan. Kaya medyo mahaba itong magiging procedure natin since ang ginamit natin, gumawa tayo ng, or nag-implement tayo ng normalization. So, instead na rekta natin siyang kukunin sa isang table, okay, so marami tayong pupuntahan muna. So, yung foreign key muna, isa-select muna natin para makuha natin etong next preferred statement natin, which is kukunin na natin yung actual password inside passwords table. Okay, so kung ito po ay single table lang, mas madali siya. But then, of course, dun sa security na part, I recommend na ganito yung gawin ninyong database design po ninyo. Now, after preparing it, ibabind natin ngayon yung ating password like we do dun sa may registration natin. Okay? And then, right after binding, the next step is execute. Okay, so execute natin etong bind natin na yan. If statement. And then, we will now going to bind result again. Okay? So, ibabind natin yung result kasi giget natin yung actual na password. Okay? So, kailangan natin siyang i-bind para ma-fetch natin siya. Okay? So, since I said na i-fetch natin siya, ilalagay natin ngayon yung fetch na to. Now, ito pa lang yung actual na counterpart ng ating password hash. Okay? So again, ayan. So ito nga yung sinasabi ko sa inyo before sa mga previous discussion natin na when you are into security, so yung usability and then of course yung complexity ng ating system is tumataas. Okay, so let's continue. If password verify, okay, so which is the counterpart of our password hash, yung password na itinype ng user natin, na fetch natin dun sa may $ post before, ay i-match natin kung magbe-verify ba siya dun sa may password na dun sa may database, which is yun naman yung i-bind natin dito sa may line number 62. Okay, which is yun yung nasa may result ng sineselect natin from line 59. Okay? So, ano ngayon mangyayari if that password will be verified? Okay, so first na gagawin muna natin dyan is mag-header location tayo. Okay? So, next, susunod kasi natin dito mamaya yung sa may part ng session. So, tapusin muna natin yung part nitong sanitization natin sa pagla-login. Okay? So, else, okay, if, okay, so if hindi yan magsasucceed, wala siyang ma-fetch, lagyan natin dito ng exit. Okay, just to properly close this part na yan, we will going to say incorrect password. Okay, dito sa may block po na ito. Okay, and since we open this one, okay, so i-close natin siya sa else statement. And of course, dito sa may part na to. In here, sa block na binibilang natin yung num rows nung nasa search, yung sinesearch natin or bine-verify natin yung username, in here, we're going to add else statement that says username not found. And then in here, we will going to close our first prepared statement. Okay, which is etong ginamit natin na yan. Okay, so I think it is properly closed. So try natin siyang i-run. Gel kunanan. Copy. Paste. Login. So welcome to dashboard. So try nating maliin. Okay, so we have here username not found. Mali yung password. So we have here incorrect password. Okay, but then yung problem natin is nandun pa din dito sa may part ng pagka nag-redirect tayo dun sa may dashboard. So we will going to fix that using our session.